up next on TVM-News, we have an update on the release of the Epstein files. Charlotte Rocher has the latest on weather, and Jason Camardo now joins us for Marywood and professional sports. All that and much more coming up next on TVM-News.
Good afternoon and welcome to TVM News. Today's Friday, November 21st, 2025. My name is Caitlin Klotz. This week we have news on the Epstein files, and we'll be checking in with Charlotte Rocher with updates on next week's weather forecast, along with sports anchor Jason Camardo to find out the latest in Marywood and professional sports. Authorities throughout the country are warning shoppers to remain vigilant ahead of their holiday errands as thieves are turning to a popular crime trend to make off with quick cash. The trend, nicknamed jugging, involves criminals following victims from ATMs, banks, or stores in an effort to steal their cash or new purchases. According to the FBI, law enforcement officers typically see a rise in incidents around the holiday season, with shoppers often walking around with large sums of cash or high-cost gifts. ABC News is back in the spotlight over its handling of the Jeffrey Epstein scandal over the years. The pending release of the Epstein files has been an ongoing controversy for President Donald Trump after initially opposing it. He has expressed support this week for the DOJ to release documents retaining it to its probe on the deceased convicted sex offender ahead of the House vote demanding their release. Two large studies have put a spotlight on potential health risks of the COVID vaccine, but some experts urge caution when interpreting the findings. Recent research has linked the vaccine to a higher risk of kidney injury as well as certain respiratory infections. A Korean study published in the International Journal of Infectious Diseases looked at how infectious diseases changed during and after the COVID-19 pandemic. When we come back, we'll have TVM's weather anchor Charlotte Rocher with next week's weather forecast.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
This time on Munchies and Lunchies, I visited Marywood-Nazareth Hall to try the dining hall, a place where students can get up early for a nutritious breakfast or a late-night meal while they study. This time for lunch, we tried a cheeseburger, buffalo chicken sandwich, and a side of fries. Find out my ratings and more on the newest episode of Munchies and Lunchies. Tune in this Wednesday at 2 p.m. only on the TV-Marywood YouTube page. For TVM News, I'm Felix Latini.
We'll turn over to Charlotte Rocher with this week's weather updates.
Thanks, Katie. Texas is experiencing a flash flood warning as heavy rainfall continues. The risk of severe storms brings possible damaging winds, hail, and an isolated tornado. The storm is expected to end this afternoon. Moving on, today is cloudy with a high of 49 and a low of 38. Thanksgiving may bring some showers to the dinner table with rain and possible snow on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you are going to travel this Thanksgiving, be careful for any changes in the weather. With your TVM Weather Report, this is Charlotte Rocher.
Yo, camping buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
Okay.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
Hey, can you chop the pineapple? Chop the pineapple.
Nope, I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay. You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope. I'm high. Let's order in. Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
Thank you, Charlotte. On to local news. A school in Luzerne County is closed after a fire Thursday morning. The Plains Township Fire Department was called to the Sullivan Plains Junior High building around 7 a.m. after administration officials spotted flames in one of the rooms. No students were inside the building and no one was injured, but school officials say 6 rooms sustained water damage from the fire and smoke traveled throughout some of the hallways. Lackawanna and Luzerne counties reached a tentative 2-year agreement with the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport to continue staffing the airport with police officers. Luzerne County Manager Romilda Crocomo said Wednesday. The agreement is slated for consideration at Thursday's meeting of the Bi-County Airport Board. It goes into effect as soon as it is signed. Crocomo's office said the agreement staffs the airport with police officers 7 days a week between the hours of 5 a.m. and 7 p.m. The airport covers 50% of the incurred costs for the officers, and the 2 counties split the other half. In Marywood news, the Jazz Ambassadors concert is being held today, Friday, November 21st, from 7 to 8 p.m. in the Swartz Marian Chapel. Also, Chloe Conway's senior capstone, titled The Continuum Tales, is being presented in the Set Lever Goethe Center for Performing Arts, Room 98, also known as the Black Box Theater, on Sunday, November 23rd, 2025, from 7 to 9 p.m. When we come back, we'll find out more about Marywood and professional sports from Jason Camardo.
When the Teen Titans go to the movies, they know the best way to travel is safely. To keep your child safe, be sure to use the right car seat for their age and size.
Exactly.
Hollywood, here we come! The Atom has arrived!
Have a seat, my dude. For more information on finding the right seat, visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Impressive!
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Planning the right amount of food is hard. The Guestimator makes it easy. Just tell it who's coming and what's for dinner. Then it tells you how much to make. And yes, it even plans for leftovers. Try it at SaveTheFood.com.
Now we'll hear from Jason Camardo with this week's sports news.
Thanks, Katie. Last week, it was announced that Laney College Athletic Director John Beam was killed in Oakland, California. Beam gained popularity from the Netflix docuseries Last Chance U that followed junior colleges and its football team. Beam helped 90% of his players graduate or transfer to 4-year schools, with a few in the NFL. Cedric Irving Jr. is being charged with murder with a gun enhancement and is being held without bail. Beam was pronounced dead at the age of 66 last Friday. Sticking in college athletics, Scranton basketball is gaining national attention after a historic feat on Sunday. In a game that counted as an exhibition for the University of Scranton women's basketball team, the Royals shocked the University of Pittsburgh Panthers, winning 69-63. The loss was the first time ever that a power conference team has lost to a Division III opponent. Now, this fact isn't discrediting the quality of basketball the University of Scranton plays. The Royals are on one Division III's top 25 ranked teams consistently, having won 20 or more games in every full season in the last decade, making the NCAA tournament each year, including back-to-back Elite Eight bids. Sticking with basketball being played in Scranton, the Marywood Pacers picked up its 3rd win of the regular season Wednesday evening as the Hardwick College Hawks made the trip from Oneonta, New York. The Pacers scored a season-high 91 points, headlined by junior guard Michael Lofton's 4th straight 20-plus point performance. Joe Machaco played the Robin to Lofton's Batman, scoring 17 points on 7 of 1 shooting as the Pacers topped the Hawks 91-72. Marywood returns to play tomorrow afternoon as the Rosemont College Ravens flock north. The game tips off as Matthew Anastasi and Vincent Goldschmidt are on the call 1 p.m. on the Atlantic East Network. With the latest in sports, I'm Jason Camarda. TVM News will return after these messages.
Retirement in just a few clicks. At aceyourretirement.org, you can. Start with a free 3-minute chat with Avo, your friendly digital retirement coach. Just answer some simple questions like, how do you feel about your ability to save for retirement? Or in how many years do you want to retire? To get free action items customized just for you. Get your retirement back on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Where is your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Those 9 months were also 273 days of planning. What about your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. And let's not forget those barbecues you plan in detail for your family and your more vegetarian by the day best friends. That surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make. When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
On Halloween, students lined up outside the Office of Student Engagement to get their hands on a plushie. Between the choice of the Franken Bear and the Pumpkin Cat, students were excited to make their stuffed animals.